Hoi hoi, it's louisity again, and for this video we are going to talk about the book series that I'm in the middle of as of July 2025. Hoorah! So I realized I started a lot of series since I filmed this book series that I'm in the middle of video since the last one that I filmed. And you know what? I want to not only keep myself updated, but you folks as well who are watching my videos to know, the book series that I've made some progress, that I caught up on, and the book series that I haven't progressed yet. So, without further ado, let us begin! I don't know if you folks hear, but it has been raining a lot here in the Philippines lately, so yeah, pardon if you would hear some rain and all that stuff. It's pouring rain, y'all. It's pouring rain. But anyway, let me begin by telling you the book series that I made progress. Now, I do have some, notes here. So I'm just going to be reading them, one by one, what these series are. So the first would be the Moymoy Lulumboy series by Segundo Matias Jr. And I'm about to read Moymoy Lulumboy, Ang Ugat at Ang Propesya. And then I've made progress with Slam series by Colleen Hoover, and I'm about to read This Girl. And then I've also made progress with Supernatural Investigation series by B.B. Alston, and I'm now about to read Amari and the Despicable Wonders. So those are the series that I have made some progress. Next part would be the series that I'm still on the fence continuing. Now, as I've mentioned in the previous video, I am on the fence with the Gemma Doyle series by Libro. The next book that I'm going to be reading is Rebel Angels, just because, I have the physical copy of the first book that was given to me as a birthday gift back in, I think that was in 2018, in 2018, and I know that it is hard to acquire the books in the series, and I wasn't really that amazed with the first book. It was 3.5 out of 5, so that is why I am not as captivated or eager to continue with the series. And then the next one that I'm on the fence, which I have made progress, but I'm on the fence continuing, is the Stephanie Plum series by Janet Ivanovich. I read recently Two for the Dough, so I've made progress, okay? I read the second book, and my reading experience was disappointing. So if ever that I would continue with the series, the next book that I'm going to read is Three to Get Deadly. The next list is, series that I haven't progressed yet, and this is kind of a long list. So I'm going to be reading them one by one. Now, first we begin with Kingsbridge series by Ken Follett. I am still going to be reading World Without End. And then the Shopaholic series by Sophie Kinsella. I still have yet to read Shopaholic Ties the Knot. And then next would be the Descendants series by Melissa de la Cruz. I still have yet to read Escape from the Isle of the Lost. And then the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. And I still have yet to read Shadow Rising. And then the Women's Murder Club series by James Patterson. I still have yet to read 4th of July. And then the Thousand Worlds series by Yoon Ha Lee. I still have yet to read Fox Snare. And then the Born series. Now, this was written now by different authors, and I still have yet to read Born Legacy. And then the Castor Chronicles series by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I still have yet to read Beautiful Darkness. And then next would have to be To All the Boys I've Loved Before series by Jenny Han. I still have yet to read P.S. I Still Love You. And then the Clifton Chronicles series by Jeffrey Archer. I still have yet to read Sins of the Father. The Underland Chronicles by Suzanne Collins. I still have yet to read Legacy and the Prophecy of Bane. And then next would have to be the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. And yes, folks, I still have yet to read The Last Battle. Okay? Calm down. And then next would have to be the Front Desk series by Kelly Yang. I still have yet to read Three Keys. Then Shadow and Bone trilogy by Lee Bardugo. I still have yet to read Siege and Storm. And then next would have to be Finally Seen series by Kelly Yang. I still have yet to read Finally Heard. And then Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I still have yet to read Crown of Midnight. And lastly, Steelheart series by Brandon Sanderson. I still have yet to read Firefight. And the last set would have to be the book series that I started since I filmed like the previous book series that I'm in the middle of video. Now I realized as I was planning and watching that video again, I realized that I missed a couple of book series there. So starting with the Expand series by James S.A. Corey. Now I'm about to read Caliban's War. And then the Tristan Strong series by Kwame Mbalia. Now I'm about to read Tristan Strong Destroys the World. And then I started, since filming that video, Gifted Clan series by Gracie Kim. And I'm about to read Last Fallen Moon. Now I also started with the After series by Anna Todd. And I'm about to read After We Collided. And then I also started with the Janus Silang series by Edgar Calabia Samar. And then I'm about to read si Janus Silang at ang Labanang Manananggal Mambabarang. Alright? And I started with Trials of Apollo series, which I've been kind of moving quite quickly, because the next book that I'm going to read in the series would be Tyrant's Tomb, which is already the 4th book in the series. And then I also started with the Vicious series by V. Schwab, and I will read Vengeful. And then I recently started with Daughter of Smoke and Bone series by Lainey Taylor, as I've mentioned in my July 2025 TBR video with the help of the Alphabet TBR game. I like saying that. And I will be reading Days of Blood and Starlight. And lastly, I started with the Serafina series by Robert Beatty, and I'll be reading Serafina and the Twisted Staff. Feel free to comment down below if you have read any of these book series. Just make sure not to put any spoilers, okay? Alright, y'all? Or feel free to comment down below the book series that you want to, continue or finish. Or feel free to comment down below the book series that you want to start. If you've made it this far, leave a fireworks emoji. And I hope you folks liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon somewhere down there to keep yourselves posted about my videos. And I also put down links and handles on my social media accounts, so feel free to shout me out and follow me there and support me there as well. As always, thank you super much for watching. Always be thankful and unleash the reader in you. Bye, y'all.